possibility in shoe design. How can anything can be a shoe? You see, even to breads. Then we go to surrealism, and we are playing with the moon and the shoe Schiaparelli. Video by Blumenfeld. Then here in pop, we're including pictures by Daniel Sandwald, Futurism 2001. So it's all a mix of, sometimes it's not so evident, but as you see, we are trying to avoid the cliches. Lee Bowery. Yeah. And here the same, it's just the same. And in the last room, we are really focusing on the idea of rebellion. Because we think it's very, very important nowadays, just after we were talking about the system and how things should evolve for the better, and how young people also have to compromise again with people, especially that likes fashion, also young people, you have to be aware of what's going on and what are the consequences of your actions, you see. So with this last room, we decided to try to push for this spirit of rebellion, and we are including artists like the Guerrilla Girls. I don't know if you know them.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
They decided to be anonymous, and so they are revolting now mainly in the United States against the whole museum system. And we picked this picture especially because you see them walking on flat shoes, which is also a kind of feminist approach. And Banksy also. And we will also have a very, very important artist from China joining us, but that will be a surprise also. Then these themes, for example, we have futurism. Our first point of departure was the idea of futurism in the past, in the 60s, you know, Paco Rabanne, Courrèges, all these designers. But again, we decided to update it, and we are trying to mix the vision of the 60s, but also the vision of the futurism of Mugler, and also what is futurism now. And what they all have in common, more or less, is this dream for space. Something we found very curious, you see. It's always this dream for the space, and which is connected to the beginning again, because we decided to use the moon. And also the point of departure of the whole exhibition was the footprint on the moon. So it's all connected, you see, it's all a thread that is connecting the whole exhibition.
The Fille Rouge.
Yes. Then, what else can I show you? Then you have Baroque, for example. Again, sometimes, as Hertz said, we are not respecting really the periods or the styles, we're putting them together more by how they look and how they match together, you see. So sometimes maybe a shoe is not really Baroque, but within the group and within the whole scenario, it creates this idea of Baroque. So it's a more actual and contemporary approach, and also more personal, you see. It's about emotions again.
So how many shoes did you look through before you chose 600?
Oh my God, maybe 2,000 shoes, more,
really?
3,000. Yeah. This has been really a master on shoe design. You have to look all different things. This is Glamour, for example, a very short, small selection. Yeah, we are mixing designers like Nicolas Kirkwood, but then I don't know, other people that is less. Wait. Maybe you can explain something?
Yes.
Maybe Ferragamo, for example.
Yeah. So Ferragamo here, we have asked to the Ferragamo Museum for the originals and the patents. He has kind of 400 patents for innovations in shoe design.
Wow.
He was amazing. And so we will show the patents and the shoe each time. And next to that, we will have all the versions of the Marilyn Monroe shoe he made for Marilyn. So in his life, he never met Marilyn Monroe in real, but she ordered a pair of shoes at his workshop, and he created this shoe for her. She was kind of not too big, and in that time 9 centimeters was seen as a high heel. He created that shoe for her, and she was so happy with that she ordered all kind of versions for it, without ever meeting him even. And so we will have more than 20, I forgot how many versions we will have in the exhibition, which brought us, as he has been creating for many actresses for movies. He started working for the movies. He started his career with the Ten Commandments, working for the Ten Commandments, and what was the other movie he started?
The Thief of Baghdad.
The Thief of Baghdad, and so on. So the theme of our presentation will be the movies, cinema here.
Great.
Huh?
I love him. I mean, I think the shoes are so beautifully constructed.
Yeah, that's amazing. Huh?
I could live in these shoes if they were comfortable. But he's known for comfort.
I can see you in this.
Yeah, I love it.
Vivier. We have a small selection of Vivier, but we're pointing mainly on the shoe he made for Belle de Jour, for Catherine Deneuve, of course. And here Dodi has worked on a whole theme on dance, going on one side from the classic dance, the Hollywood dance, the Ziegfeld Folies and so on, to ballet, where we have all the ballerinas in a high version.
Wow.
More will come here. And to the other side, which is more the street dance, Kanye West and so on, where we will have shoes, more the sneakers, Gautier, Walter, for instance, Zanotti, of course, Giuseppe Zanotti. So this is a whole theme on dance. Another theme will be the Tabby boot of Magella. All the versions of the Tabby boot he ever made. Going from the sole that you had to stick with tape around your foot, to the wood block, the painted ones with the wedges, painted graffiti on, the sandals, all on the Tabby boot. Because in front of that you will have a theme which we call ethnic, where we have most of the historical part of the exhibition will be here in the ethnic theme. But as well, influences on today. Zanotti, Alaya, Dries, Old and the Mullenminster. Nature, another theme. Kumagai.
Kumagai, loved him.
Folklore. This is Jan Janssens, you see. So folklore is more about this folkloristic influences. This is a nice shoe. I don't know when it was. It's 1965, and it's, you see, it's a roller skate, but there is a button you can pop in the wheels, so you can go on the street and then you miss your train, you pop them out.
It's great.
Yeah.
Who designed that?
It's nameless, untitled. We will have the boots, the wood, the sabots from Victor and Rolf, because from there we come to a theme which will be rebellion, and you know where the word sabotage comes from. Dodi can explain
From
you
the
that.
sabot?
Yeah,
From
actually
Le Sabot.
From Sabot. In France, I don't remember when exactly, but during a manifestation of the workers in factories, they started to throw the sabots in the factory. So it became an icon of revolution and also of anarchy. And this is where the word sabotage comes from, in the sabot. So you see, it's this connection between the themes, which
Where we go to the last theme, rebellion and utopia.
Utopia.
Because for us that's the future, the rebellion and the utopia.
It's true,
Yeah.
as it should be.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
Yeah. Vivian Westwood, a very good one also.
we have this shoe by Miguel Adrover.
Right.
You remember we were talking with him, so
Yeah, of course. He had a film on him a
Yes.
couple years ago in the festival.
yes. He's very kind.
Living in Mallorca? Or
Yeah,
where's
he's
he
living in Mallorca.
Yeah. Great, I can't wait.
Well, it's not finished yet. We
Yeah,
still
it's
have
still
to refine it and to add some shoes. But I think it will be okay.
I think so. Big work.
Yeah.
Yeah.